Now, once we have seen how we can configure JDK, how we can configure Eclipse, the next thing we will be downloading is Selenium. And for that, we would be going to the website seleniumhq.org, the main website of Selenium, Selenium headquarters. And from here, we'll be clicking on download. So now Selenium comes in, like you can download Selenium through two ways. One is not even two ways, you can download it in three ways. One, using this standalone server, right, which is very widely used. This is one single jar file. This is basically a jar file. If you click on this, you get one single jar file. If you go down, you'll find a Java language bindings over here. You can download Selenium from here as well. Now, if you download it from here, you get so many jar files, right? I would not recommend you to download it from here. I would recommend you, if you're manually doing the download, then download it from this link. Just click on this, and this will give you one single standalone jar file. Right. The third way is to download it through Maven. Now, what Maven is, why we would be needing it, and why we need to download Selenium from Maven, that we're gonna look at it in our upcoming lectures. But this is the most preferred way, right? You'll see so many benefits while downloading Selenium from Maven, right? So just be with me for some time. I'm going to show you what Maven is and why it is important to use Maven, right? But right now we are going to download it with the help of one single jar file, and the latest version of Selenium is 3.141.59, in which 3 is the release, 141.59 is the build number, right? So you're going to see so many builds. If you go to change logs over here, you should be able to see the version history. Now, these build numbers will tell you what all issues that they have fixed in the current deployment that they have done in their project, in the current release, what all new things that they have implemented. If you want to look at the previous releases as well, previous builds as well, this is how things works in development, right? Whenever a product is in a development phase or in a maintenance phase, there are codes been written, there are codes been checked into some centralized repository, could be GitHub, could be SVN. And when we are doing checking on of that code, we mention the build number as well, right? So at times the build numbers are generated automatically with the help of your source code management tools like GitHub, like uh, SVN, right? So that is what these release are also. I mean, that is what you see the numbers over here as well, right? Whenever there is a major release, they change the release number. Otherwise, whenever there is a check-in done in the same release, the build number gets updated, right? If you go down prior to 3, you'll find the release as 2.53. This was the last release, final release of 2.x series, right? And then they migrated to Selenium 3, right? So this is what where you can see the version history, what all things are being added. After some time, you may gonna find a new version of Selenium jar uploaded over here. So whenever you are working on Selenium, make sure use the latest version only, right? I'll be working on the latest Selenium only. So once this jar is downloaded, we're gonna copy this jar. I've already downloaded it. That is the reason it is showing it as like the copy 123. I have downloaded and kept it over here. So this is 3.141.59. Now what you need to do, you need to go to Eclipse, create a new project, select Java project, click on next, name this project as Selenium, let's say testing, or I'll name it as Selenium 3. You could give any name to this project. Click on open, and the project is created over here. Now we whatever jar file that we have downloaded, we need to add this jar file to this project. Then only we can start using Selenium. So how to do that? Just follow these steps, right click. The configuration is very, very simple. Go to build path, click on add external archives and select this jar file. That is over here. And open it. That's it. It will be added as a reference library over here. At times it may happen. I'm again going to show you the steps. Go to build path, click on add external archives and select the jar. At times you may not see this add external archives. Then go to configure build path, click on libraries, click on add external jars because this is an external jar. Click on this, select your jar file, click on open, you'll find it over here. Click on apply and close, you'll find it over here. And that's it. We have configured Selenium, right? We have configured Java, we have configured Eclipse, and we have successfully configured Selenium. Now we are ready to use Selenium, right? Now in the next lecture, we're going to see how we're going to configure different browsers, right? So we'll be configuring all major browsers in the world like Chrome, Firefox, IE, Edge, Opera, Safari. So all these are the feasible browsers that we'll be working on. And then we're going to see some headless execution as well, right? But before that, let's start with the basic configuration, right? So in the next lecture, we're going to see how we're going to configure browsers. All right.